Right, few issues this week getting these bumpers for the van, so we won't be fitting those in this video. Instead, we're going to give the car a clean. Okay, let's talk about it. So all these products we can get from Halfords, so you can get them off your local high street. You don't have to get them online. You can choose to get different ones, better ones, worse ones. There's all sorts of products out there, tons of stuff for you. But I thought I'd get these from Halfords so you guys can see. If you want to go to your local shop and do it the same day, you can do that. Right, my disclaimer, another one. I'm not a detailer, I just do my own stuff. And I think if you do half decent detail, simple detail, which is what this is going to be, you can avoid going and paying £10–15 at your local car wash place a week to get them to do it generally poorly. And it's probably only take you a couple hours to do if you do it right. If you get the paint protection right, the car will stay clean. It will stay free from dust and grime, so you won't have to do it each week. So let me show you what we've got. Right, I use 3 buckets for my washes. I use one for the wheels so they can get nice and dirty and you haven't got to worry about grit and grime inside. I use one for detergent, and I use one as a rinse bucket for the mitt. And I put a grit guard in the bottom of that so it catches any grit and you won't be putting that straight back on the paintwork. So that's a 3 bucket method, nice and simple. They're not none of this stuff's expensive. We're moving on, I'll come around here. Moving on to the mitts. Same thing with the mitts. 3 mitts, and I get different colours for the mitts. Obviously these two are the same, but this will become apparent. So you get one for the wheels, one for the underside. Okay? It doesn't matter that they're the same colour because they're both going to have grit and grime on them anyway. And then you get a better quality one, a good quality one. Still, this was an Auto Glim, and it cost £10, I think, something round about that. These were about a £5 each. So 3 mitts for your 3 buckets. Then we move on, we get a car shampoo. Again, just Halford's own brand. You can go high end, you can go low end. This is pretty low end, but it will do the thing. We have a rinse first. Get this on. It's a pH neutral, so it'll neutralise any grime, get a lot of that off, and then once we rinse it off as the first rinse, then we can put the car shampoo on. So the car shampoo that I've got, the snow foam, is this product here from Auto Bright. It's just ceramic infused shampoo, snow foam. If you've got a pressure washer with the snow foam attachment, then you can use that. It's nice and simple. If you haven't got an attachment for your pressure washer, they're about 15 quid. It's a real easy one to get, real cheap one, and it'll do your car wonders when you're doing your wash. Next, after shampoo, I've got Bodywork shampoo. That's what I use after the snow foam, and that'll clean the car. That'll be the final clean on the car. Then we move on. Paint protection. This is the important part. This will help you avoid cleaning your car each week. This will help to avoid dirt, grime getting on your car as soon as you've washed it. This is your gloss. This is your high gloss. So this is a rapid
ceramic.
This is a rapid ceramic spray. So you bosh this on, wipe it off with a microfiber cloth. So then we finish off with a wheel cleaner. Again, bottom end stuff. You can get all sorts of wheel cleaners, all brands. I'm not going to say anything specific, but you need a wheel cleaner for your wheels. Cleaner and a hard brush so you can get inside. If you want to take your wheels off, you can. If you've got time, I would. If you haven't got time, you don't need that. You just need a long brush to get in, and it's got to be a hard brush to get to that grit and grime. And then finally, to dry off, we've got a nice microfiber towel, and we've got a few microfiber cloths, and that will help dry. So I've got one for the wheels, one for the underside, one for the bodywork. So we're using the K4 Karcher. K2's fine, K3's probably medium. This is getting a little bit better, a bit more powerful, but the K2 would be fine for cleaning cars. So I got the K4 because I use it around the house, on a driveway and on the brickwork, stuff like that. This is a premium. It's a premium. No, top product. Top product. We've got perfect weather. Let's get it done. Now we've shampooed the car, we're going to go around with the detergent on the mitt and get it nice and clean. Now we've loosened up all the dirt. That's the main car done now with a good quality mitt. Now I'm going to do the other mitts underneath, and then finally we'll do the wheels. fully cleaned, fully cleaned, fully cleaned. We need to dry, and we need to dry quick because we don't want to. The sun keeps coming in and out, and if it's out for too long, it will dry. Our area has got really hard water, so I want to get this towel on, get the main bodywork dry as quick as possible. It's important to clean from roof or from top to bottom. So obviously we don't want any water dripping down on what we've already dried. Just drop the drying towel on and just try and drag it over. If you have a side that's wetter than the other, then if you've got to just do a little bit, then you can use a drier side. And it's the same on the glass. Just try and drag it over. We can get little bits as and when we see them. Then all these low parts, we've got a smaller microfiber cloth to just dry these low parts where there is grit, and there could be grit underneath the arches, etc. So last thing we've got to do now, and it's the most important thing, paint protection. This is what's going to avoid you from having to go and clean your car every week because it's covered in dust. So this is a rapid ceramic spray from Autoglym. You literally just spray it on a panel at a time, and then just buff it out of a microfiber cloth, and that's it. You can be a little bit liberal with it. You end up using quite a bit. It gives a nice shine, and it helps to protect that paint. So I'm going to go around the car now, do it on every panel, and then we'll take the car out and show you the results. All done. So the car's clean now, and what you do when you got a clean car, you take it out for a little drive. So that's what I'm doing now, having a little drive in the car. As I say, I'm not a detailer, so don't shoot me if I've done anything wrong. And I think a lot of detailing is subjective. Whether you do it right for you, it might be wrong for somebody else. But that's what I do when I do my basic detail on the car, and I find that when I do it like that, I end up having to go and clean it less because I use that paint protection, that ceramic seal, and it just means that the car's just a little bit more slippery, the paint's a little bit more slippery. So the dust doesn't stick to it as much, and then I get away with not washing it as much. And you get to do that. Yeah. So if you want more videos on the Porsche, do let us know. It might be a nice little mix up. It's not all van, not all me in the garage. We could do some fun stuff, take it on trips. I do take it on trips, but I can take you with me. That's the most important thing. Does sound good. Does sound good. So that's the end of this video. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and hopefully we'll see you next week with some fresh bumpers for the T6. And we'll be back in the garage. Please, if you haven't already, catch up with the T6 build. I'll drop a playlist in right about now. Check it out, and if you want more videos on the Porsche, do let me know as well, and we can sort that out. But until then, have a good week, stay safe, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you next week. Ta-da!
Bye.